Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 17. Guys, we are back from... okay, well that works. We are back from Thanksgiving break. As you guys know, the last episode that went up was recorded before Thanksgiving. This is recorded on the Monday after Thanksgiving, so we had some good food and some good times and all kinds of goodness, and so we are back here to record some videos. So yeah. What happened there? Picked it up. I want to go put this in my truck. But yeah, what's going on? Well, you know, I was checking out the farm and everything, and I did a couple more missions before we started today's episode because, you know, we need money to do what we're going to do. And, yeah, those missions are, like, really, really nice for, gathering, or for getting money, and it's kind of cool because I just sit down, I kind of watch some YouTube videos, and get some stuff. But I bought a new tipper. This thing was on sale. Kind of check it out there. It is pretty big indeed. Now it is the, let's come down here. It is this one, the Bandit SB 3060. Yeah, I don't really know like what the capacity of something like this is. Let's go to our garage. So our old tipper, our old trailer was... Where is my old trailer? There it is. This one could hold 21,000. This one can hold 59,000. So over double of what the old one could. And it's kind of neat too. If I go ahead, let's go ahead and open it up. And you can see there that the back door opens, but it doesn't actually tip. It's got this belt, and that belt kind of draws your grain and stuff backwards and spits it out on the ground. I thought that was pretty cool. Now, as far as like some of the other areas that you can tip or, you know, dispense your stuff, I'm not really sure, but we're going to check that out here in a second. I'm assuming that you also have the grain door, which if I force that, it basically does the same thing. Yeah, it's basically doing the same thing. And then it goes back, and then if we... go back, yeah, it's just back or grain door, and then it's got a cover on it that you can go ahead and put on. You know, nothing too crazy. We're getting into some pretty big equipment here, and then, you know, our truck that we have with that. So pretty cool stuff. Let's see, what else did I want to check out? You know, I did want to check out some different stuff today, and what I wanted to check out was some of the more of these placeables, because you can actually earn money off some of these placeables. So you have like let's see, the Solar Collector produces power which is sold automatically to earn you money. This thing will earn us $25 a day, or maybe that's how much it cost, $90. I'm not sure. Maybe it's maintenance is $25 a day, and it'll earn us $60 an hour. Or $90 an hour. I'm not sure, but I thought it would be pretty cool to go ahead and place down. Yeah, it's got to be maintenance is $25 a day. So yeah, let's go ahead and buy one of these. It's just a little guy, you know, it's nothing too crazy. I wanted to go ahead and place these in some pretty open spots, you know, kind of around no trees or anything. Maybe we could place it up here on the ridge, but you know, I'd have to probably cut down some stuff there. Let's see. Can I? Yeah, I can go ahead and do that. Why don't we place it kind of right here in this little field? We'll place a couple of them over here. We'll get that one there. And that's all I'm going to buy for now because they are very expensive. I would like to get a windmill eventually. I think that would be pretty cool. But we also have a couple of greenhouses. Now, I've bought a lettuce one already and kind of got that thing going. So we can come over here. And I'm going to place this pretty close to what the other one is. Dun 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 dun. All right, so we'll come back this way a little bit. Just want to help this thing get aligned. There we go. And we go ahead and place that. So that's a little bit more passive money for us. There's little bee houses that you can do, which I think that would be really cool. You wouldn't want your bee houses that close to your actual house. So I think it'd be kind of neat if we... Oh, you know what? We could place this like right here in this central area. There you go. That's pretty cool. Then you got a large vehicle shelter, which is pretty neat. A couple of storage sheds, a hayloft, a heating plant. Dropping wood chips at the selling station point produces heat and earns you money. So that's kind of neat. And any logs you put in this machine are converted into wood chips that are immediately sold to the sawmill. And then we have the workshop. So I did want to actually pick up a workshop. The workshop was something I have been contemplating for a little while. So I thought that would be pretty cool to go ahead and throw in here. And I'm going to put this one kind of on the side of this. I want to rotate the camera. There we go. So we can kind of line these two up. Now those two are not perfect, and that kind of bugs me. But it'll be okay. Let's go ahead and just kind of put that like right there. Yeah, that should be pretty cool. And then we can go ahead and head over there. But I want to head over there with... I went too far. Yeah, with this one. I want to head over there with this one. And see if we can't change the color of this guy to match the truck. I think that would be pretty neat. So as our fields are still going there. Cool. All right, so there we go. We got our own workshop here. Configure or sell. We want to customize. There's no upgrades for this. That is a bummer. I'll tell you what, that is a big bummer. But it is pretty cool. What do we got? We got an air compressor. We got a couple of things on the wall, an air conditioner, a jack, but that jack looks awfully small. Little scissor jack there. That's interesting. That's a different kind of tire iron than I've seen. An extension cord, a couple of things of gasoline, a little seat, another scissor jack, another regular jack, a floor jack, another extension cord, and that seems to be about it. All right, so, well, I'm a little bummed out that I couldn't change the color on that. I thought I forgot to do it back at the other store, but, oh, yeah, let's go ahead and look at these areas. A little compost bin, it looks like, maybe. And then, oh, hey, you can come inside of this. There's all kinds of stuff. I wonder if this kind of does its own thing or if I actually have to do anything over here. And the same thing with this one. I wonder if you actually have to bring seed over to these. Let's kind of take a look here and see. Where are they? They're here. Produces vegetables. So it looks like it might need to be provided water and manure, which the water is probably going to go back here. We have manure fill level and water fill level. So that's a bummer. Those are definitely wastes of money. 100%. So I think I'm going to have to go in. I don't know if I have very much stuff that I can sell. Let's come back over here. We got 19,000, 26,000. Besides that, I don't know if there's anything really worthwhile for us to sell at this current time. That's 8,000 still at the spinnery, which is great, but I don't think we're even that close yet. So I'm going to have to do some more missions for sure. Hey guys, I am doing a mission here in one of the fields. You can see we are in field 26. It's one of the bigger fields on the map. If I go ahead and bring up the full map, I mean, it's one of the bigger fields, not the biggest field. But this is a field that I do a lot of my missions in, this one in 20. Because the fields are so big, a lot of times you get some really, really just, you know, high-profile missions. This one that I'm doing now is going to be worth $50,000 plus whatever time bonus I get with this. So I'm actually harvesting sugar beets, I do believe. In this I just wanted to show off this machine. I mean, it'll probably be a little while before we actually get to use a machine like this. But, I mean, as you can see here, we've got this kind of this thing in front, and it's cutting off the tops. So you can see here, if I go forward, the tops are cut off, and then, you know, it pulls them up. So the front part is like a mower cutting off the tops, and then you've got this second section here that is pulling them up out of the ground and into this feeder. That feeder is pulling them back into this tray. That tray is cycling them around, getting them fed over to here. They are coming up inside of this cage and into our hopper. which is pretty cool. I'm sorry, as I'm driving, I'm not going very straight, but that's cool. But yeah, and then, you know, they're kind of just tipping over, and then you've got the corkscrew auger that is kind of spreading out the sugar beets as we go along. I've got a long way to go in this particular mission, but yeah, like I said, I usually just throw in some YouTube videos and mess around a little bit, and then to get them out of this one and into another vehicle, you can hit the pipe out button, and then it will, like, there's like a wall there of sugar beets. But yeah, I can go over a truck or something, and it will dump them into a truck. Now, with the missions, I don't have to worry about that. Once you hit 100%, that's kind of where it stays. But it's also kind of neat too. Is this vehicle has some different steering modes as well, and I'm not gonna lie, they're a little weird. But if we go ahead and take a look here, so we've got kind of this turn steering, kind of like a normal car, but the back wheels also turn. Then you've got all-wheel steering. Or I'm sorry, all-wheel steering was the last one. This one is turn steering, so the whole front of my cab actually rotates, and you can get some a little bit sharper turns with something like that. And then you have something called crab steering left. So look at this. I am driving sideways. Do you see this? How redonkulous is that? I am driving to the left. That's crazy. And then you've got crab steering right, which it will adjust and go over to the right. So I guess if you wanted to make sure you didn't drive over your crops, you could do that. And then we go back to all-wheel steering, and we're going straight again. That's pretty neat. Like this one, and we'll probably get into one of these sooner rather than later. I don't think it'll be this episode, but I still think that is pretty cool. Like, that is a quote-unquote modern marvel of a vehicle. Like, it's just really, really neat. And just shy of an hour later, we have almost completed this mission. It is taking... It's a long one, because the header on this thing is not very wide. It definitely takes a while to complete a mission like this one. I usually like to do the fertilization or the plowing or the cultivating or whatever with these particular fields, because they're so big. The sugar beet one just takes forever. And you can see, like, I've been just kind of messing around in my driving patterns. Like, I've not been doing the most precise job that I could be, but that's okay. You know, it's a thing. But yeah, we should probably, on our next pass down this side, we should be able to go ahead and finish this mission up. We'll probably get a good chunk of change from this one too. I'm pretty sure the base price was like $54,000, and then our time bonus, I mean, there's still 70 minutes left, so we should do just fine with that as well. So any second now, we should go ahead and finish up. And then I want to talk to you guys. Here we go. Yep, $54,000, and we got a $20,000 bonus. We now have $225,000. Not bad. Not bad for the field's work. It's like I said, it's fun. It's nice to kind of do just off camera, you know, doing a little bit of stuff, and then you gain quite a bit of money. I know a lot of people were questioning, like, well, how do you do that so fast? How do you get your money? Well, through the miracle of editing and all that other stuff. You know, it's really not that bad of a system that we have going on here. So go ahead and check out these bees. What we got going on with the bees? All natural honey. That's right. We got all natural honey. But yeah, one thing I want to talk to you guys about real fast is the sheeps. So if we head over here to the sheep, there we go. We can check these guys out. What's going on, little dudes? All right. So we are paying. I was back home for Thanksgiving, talking to my father-in-law who used to work on a farm. I think he worked on a farm growing up, or or maybe his family owned a farm growing up. I can't entirely remember, but I know he used to own a farm later in life, or managed a farm. I'm sure he'll call me and correct me after he sees this, but he's like, $4,000 for a sheep is a total ripoff. $4,000 for a sheep is like crazy. He said like even like I want to say he said high quality sheep were like $80 a piece, and so paying $4,000 per sheep was just kind of nuts. So I find that kind of funny that the price discrepancy between, you know, what this cost and, you know, what's in the game is kind of funny. I thought the game was a little more accurate than that, but maybe they're like genetically modified or something like that. You know, maybe they have all the greatest stuff. So we have quite a bit of sunflowers that we're going to take care of today. Well, as soon as the fields mature one more level. And so we'll be doing some stuff with the sunflowers. So this should be rather interesting. Let's get that attached up. There we go. Are we there yet? Nope, not quite. Which we should be okay. And then this one we can go ahead and unfold it. Nope, I'm sorry. Unfold it. And it will open up and come all the way across there. So do we... Yeah, we finished 3 of the fields. This one is still growing quite slowly. So I can actually go ahead and start the harvest on this one. There we go. And we'll be getting some good sunflowers off of that. Rather excited. And then I think we'll need the cultivator, which is this one. I know it'll be a minute or two before we actually get to using it, but that's what we'll probably use next. And there's our solar panel to get us some passive money generation. But yeah, the sunflowers are pretty cool. And I think I'm going to do some sugar beets in the fields, and that way next episode we can come back and do just a little bit more with the sugar beets, and maybe we can pick up one of those big machines. I'll probably have to do quite a bit off camera to get the big ones. If we go ahead and look at the... Oh, not that. No, not garage. Let's go back to shop. Beet harvester. The big one that we just were driving is $500,000 plus roughly another $100,000 for the header, which is not that good. You know, that's expensive. So we can look at this one. Machine collects sugar beets from the ground and tips them into the trailer. Headers are attached to combine. It doesn't say anything about this one needing the other piece to take the heads off, because this one, before sugar beets can be harvested, the foliage needs to be cut with a Holm topper like this one. That one will need the Holm topper. This one will not. It also needs a suitable header. So maybe just this one is fine. I don't necessarily understand why there's a major difference between these two. Maybe it's because you have to have a trailer with this one, and we'll probably won't be able to do the automatic, the hire the people to do that with. So I don't know, we might try and save up roughly $600,000 to get those, but I am going to go ahead and plant the sugar beets before, you know, we go too far into it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here, guys. I know it's dark and this guy is doing what it's doing, but yeah, I just wanted to show off some cool stuff. And show off the new trailer that we got, show off that big sugar beet harvester that we might look at. I don't know, it might be a couple of episodes because it is so expensive that we might have to actually get that one going. But yeah, all right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.